Okay, so yesterday you talked with Mrs. Schaefer about addition, and that meant that you were joining two groups together. Today, we're going to do the opposite. So today we're talking about subtraction. And subtraction means we are taking away from a big group, okay? So there's two signs that we use in subtraction, and one of them you already used in addition. So one sign is the minus sign. So instead of using the plus sign like in addition, we use the minus sign, which is just a straight line across. So minus means how many we are taking away. The other sign we use in subtraction is the same sign we use in addition. It's our equal sign. So our equal sign comes right before our answer. It's right before we see how many are left in the group. One of the very, very big things to remember in subtraction is when we are subtracting, we start with the biggest number. So we start with the whole group and then we take some away. So our first number is always going to be our biggest. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example using pictures. So our first number, like I said, is always our biggest group. And this is our whole group. So I want you to count how many basketballs there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 basketballs all together. That's our biggest number, so we're going to write that number first. So I have my 5. Now there's a minus sign, so that means we're taking away. I'm going to take away 2 basketballs. And remember, we use X's to show that we're taking away. So this is the number that is our takeaway number. So how many basketballs were taken away? 1, 2. There's 2 X's, so 2 basketballs were taken away. I'm going to write a 2. So 5 minus 2, 5 take away 2 equals, this is the number of how many are left. So 2 were taken away. How many basketballs are left? 1, 2, 3. 3 basketballs don't have X's, so 3 basketballs are left. I'm going to write that here. 5 minus 2 equals 3. Okay, first we use pictures. Now I'm going to tell you a story about subtraction. So I'd like you to close your eyes and listen to my story. I want you to pretend we're back in school again. And I want you to pretend that I am giving out some M&Ms. I'm giving you some M&Ms and I'm going to put them on your desk. Okay? I'm giving everyone 7 M&Ms. Okay? I put 7 M&Ms out on your desk. And then I say you're allowed to eat them. So you decide to eat 3 of your M&Ms and save the rest for later. Okay? All right. Now we just did subtraction. I want you to open your eyes. So I want you to try to remember, how many M&Ms did you start with? Think about it. How many M&Ms did I put on your desk? If you said 7, you're correct. You remembered how many M&Ms. 7 is how many we started with. So that's our biggest number. That comes first. So I'm going to write a 7. All right, I wrote my 7. All right, so this number is how many were taken away. So we had 7. Think about how many you ate in the story. Think about that number. How many did you decide to eat? If you said 3, you remembered correctly. You ate 3 M&Ms. So I gave you 7, You took away 3 by eating them. 7 minus 3 equals, and we need to figure out how many are left. How many were left on your desk if you ate 3? One way is you could use your counters, and you could put 7 counters out and take away 3. Or you could draw a picture. So I'm going to draw a picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 M&Ms, and I told you that you ate 3. 1, 2, 3. We took away 3. How many are left on your desk? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the number that goes here is 4. There are 4 M&Ms left on your desk. So I'm going to show you another way that we can use subtraction. And the way I'm going to show you is I'm going to use my dog Stella. So Stella really loves treats, and I have treats in my hand right now. And she is staring at these treats. I'm going to give Stella 2 treats, which are in my hand. 1, 2. And we're going to subtract these treats. Come on, Stella. Stella starts with 2 treats. And once she picks one, you're going to eat them. And Stella eats. She's eating one of the treats. So she started with 2, and she ate 1. How many are left? So as you saw, Stella really likes her treats. And I gave Stella 2 treats to start with. So that's our biggest number. I gave her 2 treats. And then she ate 1 of them. So 2 minus 1, she took away 1, equals, how many treats were left after she ate 1? There were 2. You take away 1. There is 1 treat left for Stella. So tomorrow you're going to have a Zoom with Mrs. Schaefer, and you're going to be working on subtraction a little more. So just like when we're adding, it's good to have counters in front of you when you're subtracting. Because when you have something in front of you to take away, it's a lot easier to see how many are left after you take something away. So remember, your counters can be anything you have in your house. It could be some type of food. It could be Legos. It could be blocks, any kind of toy you have. It could be pennies or any kind of coin. And if you have those in front of you for Zoom tomorrow, you could use those to help. So before I go, I'm going to do a little tricky subtraction question with you. And I want to see if you can figure it out. I really like chocolate chip cookies. So I'm about to go downstairs and get a chocolate chip cookie. But before I go, I need you to answer my question. Downstairs, there are 4 chocolate chip cookies. I plan on eating 4 chocolate chip cookies. How many are going to be left after I eat them? There were 4 chocolate chip cookies. I plan on eating 4. If you said 0 cookies, you are correct. I am very hungry and I'm going to go eat my cookies. You guys did a great job.